Candlewick on Brilliance Audio presents Judy Moody, Book Quiz Whiz by Megan McDonald, performed by Amy Rubinate. Books, books, books. Piles of books, miles of books, stacks of books, backpacks of books, towers of books, hours of books. Judy Moody read books on her top bunk. Judy read books in the Toad Pea Club tent. Judy read Cat Wings aloud to Mouse the cat. She read Inspector Flytrap to Jaws, her Venus flytrap. When she read to Stink's guinea pig Astro, she could tell he liked the world according to Humphrey, even though Humphrey was a hamster. She, Judy Moody, was a book quiz whiz, a book wizard, a quizzard. Stink read books, books, and more books, too. He read books on the bus, he read books at karate class, he read books during breaks at Saturday Science Club. For each book he read, he made sticky notes to help him remember stuff. Spanish words in Juana and Lucas. Cases solved by Timmy Failure. Poems in wet cement. Not only was Stink a super reader, he was as fast as lightning on the buzzer. Bzzz! He practiced at breakfast. Bzzz! He practiced in the backseat of the car. Bzzz! He practiced in the bathtub. Just think, Stink. In 1 week, we'll be at the Starlight Lanes bowling alley, facing off in the first ever Book Quiz Blowout for Virginia Dare School. The bookworms rule. Stink held his hands high in the air. Yeah, we do. Judy double high-fived Stink. But the other team is going to be pretty hard to beat. We already won 3 games. We beat all the other second and third grade teams at our school, Stink bragged. We're undefeated. Not exactly, Stink. We only won that last game because the other team, had to forfeit. Oh, yeah. Some kid barfed his answer and ran to the bathroom, and he was too pukey to get back in the game. Judy made a yuck face. Don't remind me. We still have a gazillion books to read by Saturday, Stink told Judy. 2 gazillion, said Judy. We have to read as many books as we can from Book Quiz Master Lists 1 and 2. She was hanging her head upside down off the edge of her bed, reading Pippi Longstocking. Why are you reading upside down? Asked Stink. Pippi does this. Just call me Judy Longstocking. It's a fact that if all the blood rushes to your head, it helps your brain. Says who? Says fellow bookworm Jessica A. Finch. I think it would be better to have a superpower, said Stink. One where you can hold a book up to your head and all the words fly right into your brain. Rare, said Judy without looking down from her book. Brainstorm, said Stink. He ran to his room and came back wearing the cape from his Super Stink costume. Sticky notes were stuck all over his cape. Super Sticky Note Man to the rescue! Just then, Dad called up the stairs. Dinner time! Judy and Stink ran downstairs with books under each arm. Sticky notes flew from Stink's cape like a trail of breadcrumbs. This is new, said Mom, noticing Stink's cape. Like it? I'm making sticky notes about all the books I read to help me remember stuff. I call it the Cape of Good Answers. Stink opened El Defo and turned to Chapter 8. Sorry, no books at the dinner table, said Dad. But I have to find out what happens to El Defo at the sleepover. Dad's right, said Mom. I'm all for reading, but this is our time to talk as a family. We have to keep reading to be ready for the Book Quiz Blowout, said Judy. Our team, the Virginia Dare Bookworms, is up against the blood-sucking fake mustache defenders in the BQB, Book Quiz Blowout. That's an unusual team name, said Dad. And get this, they're from Braintree Academy, said Judy. They even have brain in their school name, said Stink. Mr. Todd told us that all the team names at their school had to be based on a book that was on the reading list. There was a book on the last list called Fake Mustache, about a kid who gets a fake mustache. For real. Stink reached behind his neck and pulled off a sticky note. The Heidelberg Handlebar number 7, said Stink. With the fake mustache, he can rob banks and stuff. He even becomes president, said Judy. It's great to see you kids so into reading, said Dad. You've both been reading up a storm for weeks, said Mom. I think you're going to do great.